Is Avatar no longer coming to Disney California Adventure? And is it potentially being replaced by something else? In early 2023, previous CEO Bob Iger teased that a Avatar experience would be coming to Disneyland Resort. Of course, fans speculated that this meant an Avatar land akin to Pandora over in Animal Kingdom would be coming to Disneyland as a part of their Disneyland Forward project. It was finally confirmed by former Disney Experience chair and now current CEO Josh D'Amaro that a full-fledged Avatar land would be coming to Disney California Adventure, replacing the old Hollywood backlot area. Some concept art was given to us, showcasing a beautiful land based on Avatar: The Way of Water. We also saw some art pertaining to the headlining attraction that had all of us excited. Flight of Passage over in Pandora and Animal Kingdom is a top-tier attraction, so we all had very high hopes for whatever was to come to this new ride. After this announcement, though, we haven't really been given anything further. Disney announced the construction of a new parking structure that will commence later this year that needs to be built so that the current bus loop can be demolished so that Avatar Land can get some extra space in there. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet from Disney's end in terms of this project. Well, in just the last few days, some rumors have been spreading that maybe the reason we haven't got much more info on this project is because it could have been axed altogether. That's right, word on the street is that Avatar is out and Zootopia might be in. Is this just wild fan theories floating around, or could this be legit? Let's break it all down. First off, though Avatar does make an incredible theme park land, we can all agree that it does not fit very well in Disney California Adventure. The concept art shows off a beautiful land, but putting this in context with the rest of the park would feel a bit weird. But does that matter? DCA, like many other Disney parks around the world, have kind of lost the concept of their actual theming. It started just to become a mishmash of popular IPs that help draw people in and sell merch. So would Zootopia fit any better? Well, it would probably look less jarring set behind the Hollywood backlot, if the Hollywood backlot theming is going to stay. And it would probably look less out of place just in general compared to a land based off outdoors and nature. Pandora fits like a glove in Animal Kingdom, but it would be a little bit odd in DCA. Also, though there is already an Avatar land in a Disney theme park, this one would not be a direct clone. It would be its own landscape with its own attraction. I personally count this as a huge win because I am not a fan of cloned rides or cloned lands, but I also fully understand why Disney does cloned rides and cloned lands. It's easier. There's already a direct blueprint on how to do it, so it would be way less time and money spent on research and development. And, as I'm sure you know, there's already a Zootopia land built in Shanghai. It opened in 2023 as the first major expansion to Shanghai Disneyland, and it has received amazing reviews. And I know I was just complaining about cloned lands and rides, but if we're going to get a cloned land, I would prefer it to be something that is not in the American parks already, but it would be from a foreign park. I haven't been to Shanghai Disneyland yet, so a Zootopia land would be brand new to me, and I know it would be to a lot of people. Whereas I know I have, and many other people have also visited Pandora and Animal Kingdom. So the luster of the land would be a little bit lost. However, as I mentioned above, this new Avatar land would have a brand new ride related to it, which is amazing. It would be a wholly unique experience and totally set it apart from its Animal Kingdom counterpart. If we got Zootopia Land, chances are we would get their marquee attraction Hot Pursuit, which does look like a great ride, but it is the exact same ride system as Rise of the Resistance and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Though I know I would like it, it might be weird to have a third trackless dark ride attraction in the same resort, even if it's at least in a different park than the other two. Let's get back to thinking about this from Disney's point of view. Park operations would definitely rather have a Zootopia land over an Avatar land, because it would be much easier to maintain, as Avatar would need a water treatment facility. But it is also this water in the land that would make it so beautiful and enticing, so maybe it would be worth it? And Disneyland has a handful of other water rides already that would utilize a water treatment facility anyways. So what's one more? Maybe it's not as big of a deal breaker as one might think. Now, if we're choosing one or the other, it is pertinent to look at the recent box office success of both franchises. Zootopia 2 and Avatar 3 came out very close to each other at the end of last year, and though Avatar seemed destined to become the highest grossing movie of the year, it actually missed that mark by over $700 million. Though it did still gross almost $1.5 billion, it was still way less than what it was projected to make. Zootopia 2, on the other hand, totally blew everyone's expectations away, grossing almost $400 million more than Avatar. There's obviously some other factors that play into this, and I'm not going to delve into that right now, But when we're looking at the empirical data, the fact is Zootopia proved itself to be a fan favorite. However, what if we could have both? What if Zootopia took over the plot of land in DCA, but Avatar Land was moved somewhere else? Some art that was released when Disneyland was exploring its Disneyland Forward project showcased a potential expansion of the current theme parks, or potentially a brand new theme park opening on the west side of the resort. What if Zootopia Land got to be in DCA and Avatar Land got to be one of the headlining draws to this new park? There would be ample space for it. And then they could develop this new area to make this make-believe lush planet fit in a little bit better thematically, instead of being right across from Hollywood Backlot and Avengers Campus. They could really give Avatar the love it deserves, and us fans could get 2 incredible lands instead of just 1 in this resort. Though I know I would love having Avatar represented on the West Coast in Disneyland, you know what might be better and fit better thematically? What if Zootopia kept this plot of land in DCA, and this new Avatar land was built as an expansion to Pandora over in Animal Kingdom? Correct me if I'm wrong, but there seems to be plenty of expansion space around Pandora and Animal Kingdom. And it would be amazing to get an actual expansion of Animal Kingdom, as opposed to just a refurbishment of a current area like the Tropical Americas. Pandora is one of the best lands in all of Walt Disney World and in honestly any Disney park across the globe. So it would be amazing just to get more of it. Maybe not even a whole new land, but at least put the marquee ride that they were going to have in DCA over in Animal Kingdom. Put that new technology into a brand new ride and just help flesh out the Avatar land that they currently have even more. But now, I'll pass it over to you. What do you think? Would you rather have Avatar or Zootopia in California Adventure? Or something else entirely? If you were the new Disney CEO, what would you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your ideas. Thanks for coming along with me as we discuss these changes that might be coming to Disneyland Resort. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, as it would really help the channel grow. And if you want to see more videos on Disney and other theme parks, please consider subscribing. You can also follow me at Canuck Park Hopper on Instagram for more theme park fun. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.